Hello everyone, my name is Matthew, and this is Learn the Lingo. Welcome to Lesson 67 of Hebrew Basics, a series where we learn the essentials of Hebrew grammar. Today, we're going to bring back the verb lavo, which is from the root bet vav aleph. This call infinitive means to come. In the call, this verb is irregular because its second root letter, vav, acts as a vowel, o, instead of a consonant, v. These kinds of roots are called hollow roots. Their second root letter is a vav or yod that acts as a vowel. These kinds of roots are very common in the kal, and they are also in the hifil. Since a kal verb like lavo usually describes doing a basic action, and a hifil verb describes causing someone to do that action, if we put the root bet vav aleph in the hifil, the resulting verb will have a meaning of causing to come, that is, bringing. Let's learn how to make the hifil infinitive to bring from the hollow root bet vav aleph. Like all infinitives, it will start with the lamed that means to. In the hifil, this lamed will have a shva. Next comes the hey used in hifil infinitives. Usually this hey has a patach, but if the verb's root is hollow, it will have a kamatz. This doesn't affect pronunciation, as both vowels say ah. After that, we'll have the first root letter bet without dagesh. After this bet, we'll have a hirek with yod, skip the second root letter vav entirely, and end with the third root letter aleph. That makes lahavi, to bring. Comparing this to a regular hifil infinitive like lahaspir, to explain, we can notice a few changes hifil infinitives will have when they're made from hollow roots. The hey will have a kamatz instead of a patach. The first root letter will have the hirek and yod that the second root letter has in regular verbs instead of the shva, and the second root letter that acts as a vowel does not appear at all. Because the second root letter of hollow roots never appears in the hifil, it does not matter whether that letter that acts as a vowel is a vav or yod. They are formed the same way in the hifil. In the hifil, the form of the infinitive of hollow roots is the same as their future tense form. We can have yavi, he will bring, and tavi, you will bring masculine singular, or she will bring, which have the same vowels as lahavi, to bring. When endings are added to these forms, no vowels change. Tavi'i, you will bring feminine singular, and yavi'u, they will bring. The masculine singular form of the imperative changes the e vowel seen in the infinitive lahavi to a tsere, making have, bring, commanding a man. The feminine singular and masculine plural commands keep the e vowel. Havi'i, bring, commanding a woman, and havi'u, bring, commanding a plural group. The present tense is a little more irregular with hollow roots. The masculine singular form of the hifil present tense of the hollow root bet vav aleph starts with the usual mem, but with these roots, this mem will have a tsere. Then we'll have the first root letter, hirek with yod, and third root letter. Mevi, brings in masculine singular form. To make the other forms, we will have to change the tsere on the mem to a shva, to make mavi'ah, brings in feminine singular form, mavi'im, bring in masculine plural form, and mavi'ot, bring in feminine plural form. The hu form of the past tense will have the same vowels as the masculine singular form of the present tense, mevi. That means the verb he brought is hevi, with the past tense he prefix instead of the present mem. Changing no vowels, we can add a to make hevi'ah, she brought, or add u to make hevi'u, they brought. To make the other forms of the past tense, we'd usually change the hirek and yod to a patach before adding the different endings. This also happens with most hollow roots. However, the root bet vav aleph also has a third root letter aleph, which will make these hifil past tense verbs irregular. If the third root letter is aleph, the hifil past tense verbs that are supposed to change their hirek to a patach will instead change it to a tsere. So that's heveti, I brought, heveta, you brought masculine singular, and hevet, you brought feminine singular, for example. Let's end today by saying, we came and brought cake. The past tense verb we came will be from the root bet vav aleph in the kal binyan, which describes the basic action of coming. The past tense verb he came is ba, and the anachnu, we form, adds nu to this. Banu, we came. And is v. The past tense verb brought is also from the root bet vav aleph, but will be in the causative hifil binyan, since brought means caused to come. The verb he brought is hevi. In this sentence, the subject of the verb brought is again anachnu, we. Since the third root letter is aleph, we'll change the hirik and yod to a tsere instead of a patach, and then add the nu suffix. Hevenu, we brought, uga, cake. Banu vahevenu uga, we came and brought cake. Banu vahevenu uga. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share. And if you want to learn more Hebrew, please consider subscribing to my channel and checking out some of my other videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.